week of this universe, and we're with the flagship show Raw. I am streaming in my underwear today because I was just at a funeral, so it was either underwear or suit, and it's too warm for a suit. So underwear it is. Okay, so our opening match for you tonight is a triple threat match, because we know that match is going to take forever. Let's have a look at our competitors today. Randy Orton. Randy Orton debuted last month, had one match, which he won. So he enters this triple threat match undefeated. And one of his opponents tonight, Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose enters this match with a 2-1 record. And one of those victories was over Brock Lesnar before Lesnar was champion. You'll be wondering if Dean Ambrose thinks that given the opportunity, he could be the man to take that title off Brock. He'll have to get in line though. That championship match has already been made. The payback, it will be Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar again in Seth Rollins' rematch opportunity. Let me see, this might be cool. And here comes Sheamus. Where is he? There he is. Sheamus ends this match with a record of 2-3. He's the only one wrestling tonight with a win rate of less than 50%. Actually, he's the only one wrestling with a win rate less than 66%. Don't you hate it when you're trying to get into a message, you accidentally press call, and you're going to hang up really quickly, make sure that person doesn't think you're actually trying to call them? Alright, so these three men, there's the bell, and they are off. It's always interesting in a triple threat match to see which alliances will be made, which alliances will be broken. And already, Randy Orton taking this match outside for Sheamus. What you got to keep in mind with the triple threat match is no one can be disqualified, because that would not give us a clear winner. So there will be no countouts, no disqualification. And Dean Ambrose looks like he's trying to take this match back inside. Not what we'd expect from the unstable one, but Sheamus is back out. And Randy Orton jumps Ambrose from behind. Now Orton, where's he going? Oh, DDT onto Ambrose on the outside. Ambrose has copped the majority of the damage so far, but Orton now has Sheamus looking to take him back in the ring. And no, Ambrose and Orton are going to continue the fight outside. Oh, look at this, teaming up against Orton with a double Russian leg sweep there. And then a single Russian leg sweep. And Randy Orton is getting picked apart here. Now Sheamus thought he had an opportunity there. Ambrose turning it around on him. Ambrose is cleaning house right now. Viper though, he's recovered. He's looking to take the match inside yet again. And all three men are back in the ring. Oh, and they're teaming up against Orton again. Another double team maneuver. The ref's down one. Sheamus breaks that up. I just burped like Dean Ambrose entrance music. You almost got to feel like Randy Orton has almost already been taken out of this match. What were these double team maneuvers? Splash there. Oh, Sheamus into the cover. 1, 2. Ambrose kicking out. Orton back to the outside. And what's he got planned out there while Sheamus and Ambrose fight in the middle of the ring? Oh, and Orton sliding back in behind Ambrose. Then not taking advantage. Just breaking up the submission. Orton taking out Ambrose into the cover. 1, 2. Sheamus at the last second. Bit of a scrappy fight now in the corner. No one getting a clear maneuver off, but Orton hitting the snake eyes on Ambrose. Oh, and now look at the knees delivered by Sheamus. Then taking down Randy to boot. Oh, he is just assaulting Orton at this point. And it turns his attention to Ambrose, throwing him clean out of the ring. And what does the Celtic Warrior have planned now? He's going to follow him out. Ambrose taking advantage. Not for long though, now it's Orton. Just working Ambrose into that ring apron. Oh, now the double team. Orton takes him down and Sheamus keeps him down. Ambrose fighting back against both men. All three men back in the ring now. I feel like Sheamus is definitely in control of this match at the moment. And here comes white noise. But Randy Orton, he's standing right there. He's not going to be able to get the pin off this. Oh, look at this. Vintage Orton. And that might have taken out Sheamus for good there. Ambrose thinks so, trying to steal the pin right in front of Orton. Not going to happen. Oh, and Orton pounding the ground, waiting for it. And there it is, RKO into the cover. Surely Sheamus is going to break this up though. And that's a white noise and an RKO to Dean Ambrose. How is Ambrose still in this match? Oh, Orton with that maneuver. Is that enough to get the win? Dragging Sheamus away from the ropes. No, won't be. Taking far too long. Oh, now just stomping. Those Patton and Randy Orton stomps. Into the cover. And Ambrose breaks up before one. Oh, and there's the Brogue kick. Orton's down. Ambrose down. 1, 2, 3. And look at that. The timing of Sheamus there. And he steals that one. You see, anytime someone was able to hit their finishing maneuver, third man was still fresh and able to break up the pin. Sheamus waited for the opportune time to hit that Brogue kick and was able to get the pin before Orton could break it up. Orton took too long here. If he had been a bit quicker, he might have been able to get the 3 count off of that. But you know, Orton working at slow, methodical pace. So there was the Brogue kick. You can see Orton's down already. Tries to make it over to break it up, but not quick enough, unfortunately. Sheamus is your winner. That will even all these men up. Sheamus will be 3-3, 50%. Dean Ambrose will be 2-2, 50%. And Randy Orton will be 1-1, 50%. And now we have a female Falls Count Anywhere match between Nikki Bella, the Divas Champion, and Summer Rae. Here comes Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella, currently 2-4 in her singles career. I believe her tag career is 0-3. So it hasn't been the greatest start to her career, despite the fact that she's the champion. Now talk about having a terrible start to your career. Summer Rae, in the first month, the month of Extreme Rules, went 0-3. Obviously, what she was doing wasn't working. This month though, the month of Payback, she started by getting a win over the Divas Champion, Nikki Bella, last week. So she'll be looking to go 2 for 2 tonight with the Divas Champion. And hopefully putting herself in title contention. And this is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Maybe the most brutal Divas match we're going to see. And I hate to be that guy, but I really need to piss. And it just so happens to be a Diva match. What did I miss? Except the toilet! No, really, I'm still over the floor. Okay, well, I'm not sure what I missed, but it looks like Nikki Bella is in control. Maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, Summer Rae. Oh, look at those knees. Saw those same knees delivered from Sheamus earlier tonight, and I think it's safe to say the Summer Rays were more vicious. One, two, three. Wow, Nikki Bella there getting the win, and I'm not sure what happened there. That match seemed to end prematurely. I am very confused by that match, as I did not see it all. I don't know how it could have possibly ended so quickly, but there you go, Nikki Bella gets a much needed win. And will starting to look like a more capable champion than she did last month. Next up, we have our traditional Raw match of an elimination tag between the New Day and the Primetime Players. If we don't have this match every Raw, the world spontaneously combusts. So, now the New Day and the Primetime Players both ended last month with a win-loss rate of 4-3. So they're both doing well. They weren't doing unbelievably great or anything like that, but they were both having success, more wins than losses. Now this month, New Day have been able to put 2 wins in a row together last week to take them to 6-3, whereas Primetime Players have put 2 losses together from last week to go 4-5. So how quickly the New Day have been able to distance themselves from what people would say is their biggest competition in the tag team department. And here come those Primetime Players. We already spoke about them. They're 4-5 now. Already suffered a loss against the champions this month. 3 losses in a row would take this team to 4-6, and that could be the end of the Primetime Players as a legitimate threat to these titles. So red on camera. Just red. Got a bit too burnt. Look at that line, it's so distinct. Yeesh. I got myself a redneck tan. Whoops, press the wrong button. Press the wrong button. Press the wrong button. Press the wrong button. Okay, we're back. And off we go in this elimination match. Oh, this chair's a bit warm. I'm going to sit down on the ground. Now this is never good. Anytime I go to the ground, I fall asleep. The chair's just a bit warm in here. With the computer on, the TV on. Ooh, I'm pointing it at my penis. What is working in my favour is how uncomfortable it is down here. I need like pillows or something. Just need strategic office pillows when I decide to get on the ground. No, I will go to sleep. I stay awake. I'm not talking about my penis, far from casual. I never talk about my penis. If I talked about my penis more, then people would watch more. Because it's a beautiful penis. Oh, and here comes the first real move of the match. And the power from Titus O'Neil. Pardon me. Yeah, you're right. You're right. No, yesterday was my last day off. I was at a funeral today. So... 1, 2, and we nearly had an early elimination there. Xavier Woods. Screak. What's a fuzzy oddie? What's a fuzzy oat? I don't know what a fuzzy oat is. Oh, punch to the face there. And could that be enough? 1, 2, no. Titus O'Neil too strong. Titus O'Neil, one of the strongest men in the WWE. You don't believe me? Fight me. And Kofi nearly found out just how strong he was. Fuzzy Otter? Fuzzy Ote. Fuzzy Ote. I saw a fight, yeah. Nope. Don't get it. Off the ropes. Oh, and there's the big leg drop to Titus O'Neil. You got a PS3, TT? I do have a PS3, Ryan D. Ah, we rhymed. We're making poetry together. I was trying to watch the WWE pay-per-view Tables, Ladders, Chairs on my PS3, and the stream was shit, so I stopped. Neck breaker there after sliding out from behind. Oh, we could be looking at some New Day tag team action. Here we go, here's the double team. They've put so many people away with this maneuver. Will Titus O'Neil be put away by it? 1, 2, 3. And there's your first elimination. Yeah, don't worry, Far From Casual, I got it. I just wanted you to have to explain it. There's a super kick there by Xavier Woods. And we talked about during the entrances how much the primetime players needed this win to stay competitive with the tag team champions. And you got to feel like that win is now out of grasp. 1, 2, 3. No! Far From Casual says the primetime players suck and he hopes they lose. Well, it is just Darren Young versus 2 members and you also hope the New Day loses. Far from casual doesn't like black wrestlers, is what we've learned from this. Leg drop by Darren Young. Leg drop. Elbow drop. Forearm drop. All the drops. Someone drop a beat. 1, 2, and Kofi breaking that up. And this is where the numbers game's going to start to wear down at Darren Young. Darren Young stalking Woods. Oh, and there he is with the knees. That could end it, but Kofi's going to get involved. 2, and Kofi breaking it up before 3 yet again. And you got to ask yourself, how can Young win this match? I only use my PS3 gamer tag for Netflix and the WWE Network. I'm now playing on my PS4 right now. But my PS4 gamer tag is Lavados2814. If that helps you. And Kofi's tagged in. Young still fighting though. Hurricane Rana. Oh, knees to the face. Oh, that's no good, Ryan. Maybe you'll get one from Santa for Christmas. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count there. Darren Young able to get near falls, but he's going to need that count of 3 if he wants to win this match. And that's not how you get a 3 count, ladies and gentlemen. That may be all. And there's the leg drop again. And this should be all. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Well, you let me talk to Santa for you. I'll work something out. I'll face off Santa in an arm wrestling contest. If I win, you get your PS4. If you don't get your PS4 Christmas morning, you know that I lost the arm wrestling competition. If you do get your PS4 though, you know it came from me and my arm wrestling skills, so I expect you to come back and follow me. That's a fair trade. Oh, Kofi Kingston on the top rope. Oh, the splash! It didn't connect properly. Yeah, I'll win. I've only ever lost 1 arm wrestling contest in my life. And that was against my dad when I was 12. So I haven't arm wrestled anyone since my dad when I was 12. But, you know, I haven't lost since I was 12 either. 1, 2, only a 2 count there for Darren Young. Oh, he's stalking Kofi. Looking to hit that big knee finisher. But with Woods on the outside, is it all for nothing? 1, 2, 3. Darren Young got the pin. And that just leaves Woods and Young. And this, we're back into a contest now here, ladies and gentlemen. Splash. The turnbuckle. Oh, thank you, Ryan, though. Now I don't have to win. DDT from the top turnbuckle. And Woods is taking it to Young. Oh, no. Look at Woods. He's hunched over. Waiting. Oh, and there's that foot to the face. And Young looks like he's out cold. 1, 2, 3. The New Day defeat their ongoing rivals, the Primetime Players, one more time. Everyone play your trumpets. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo, boo. You see, Titus did take quite the beating. Why he was able to be eliminated so early. Not able to tag in his partner even once. Deluminati, Deluminati. Deluminati. New World Order. Uh-oh. Okay, our next match, we have another tag team match to follow that tag team match. Who booked this show? That's too many tag team matches. Far From Casual hates the tag team division, so he's going to hate this as well. We have Tyson Kidd and Cesaro going up against the Ascension. Thank you, Ryan. I enjoy being told I'm funny, all in caps. Oh, and look, these two are arguing again. Just, they don't have that level of synergy. And you know, the reason for their arguments is this is the second time this month that the Ascension and Cesaro and Kidd have gone up against each other. And the Ascension, they won last week. So, Kidd and Cesaro got to try something new. You feel like a loss here, though, could send the team in different directions. For people who don't know the Ascension by name, the little one is Victor, the big one is Connor. Alright, Ryan, you have a good one, man. Yeah, I know what GG means. You have a good one. Don't worry, I've got Santa for you. Just and then I'll taunt him. I'll let him get it back up. And he'll think he's winning. And I'll just go bang! Give Ryan the PS4. But Santa doesn't have enough money. Do it, Santa! I beat you in an arm wrestling contest. Oh, and here you got the double team maneuvers. You know, for a team that aren't on the same page right now, they're working very well together. Now I'm kind of taking it to Cesaro. Only a 2 count there. Cesaro creates some distance for himself and tags in the fresh kid. These two fighting on the outside now. Kid being ran right into those stairs. And this is just an assault on the outside. Referee counts to 6. Kid still outside. 7 just starting to move. And he's going to make it in just before the count at 8. And Victor allowed himself to get caught up in the moment. And Kid's now taking advantage. Tongue feels kind of swollen. Oh, Kid going to the top rope. What's he got planned? Oh, missing with the elbow drop. Hey, I didn't book these superstars far from casual. Oh, and Kid on the outside now. I didn't book this match. I'm not the general manager. I'm just the commentator, who would rather eat almonds and drink water than commentate. What about... I'm going to read some superstars off, far from casual, and you tell me what you think of them. Mark Henry. And Tyson going to make the much needed tag to his partner Cesaro. You like Mark Henry, or you're happy Cesaro got tagged in? Cesaro taking this match outside. Oh, look at the strength there, just deadlifting Connor. Okay, so you like Mark Henry. Chris Jericho. Nice drop kick. John Cena. And there's that very European uppercut. And this could be all. 1. What do you mean, not old Jericho? Do you mean like not WCW Jericho? Oh, what a slam there. Or by old Jericho, do you mean like current Jericho because he's physically older.
Okay, so when you say old Jericho, you mean current Jericho. Okay, alright, I understand now. And here comes a double team maneuver from the Ascension! And that could be all! One. No, Kid breaking that one up. Okay, what about the Big Show? Oh, and there's the finisher from Victor. Will he be able to get the cover? 1, 2. Oh, and Kid breaking up at the last second. What about Brock Lesnar? Cesaro hitting uppercuts all day. And finally, Seth Rollins. What do you mean Retro Brock? Retro Brock Lesnar was booked terribly. Current Brock Lesnar is the best version of Brock Lesnar by far because of the way that they're booking him. I'm sorry. We can agree on a lot of things, but we cannot agree that Retro Brock Lesnar was better than current Brock Lesnar. And the Ascension win there, getting the win over Tyson Kidd with that devastating double team maneuver. Yeah, obviously. But therein lies the problem with modern wrestling today. Modern wrestling today doesn't have enough people on the roster. And because everyone is so protected, no one can ruck up a win streak or anything like that because everyone's like, oh, there's no jobbers. There need to be jobbers. There need to be tag teams. I'm not doing that far from casual. No way. $22 doesn't give you enough for tag teams, doesn't give you enough for divas, doesn't give you enough. It does take like 5 minutes to take people off the roster, but there's no one I want to take off the roster. I know, just like you need to have a tag team division, and a championship division, and a secondary championship division. And if you only have two shows, that means you have Raw and SmackDown. You don't have NXT. How can you not have NXT in 2015? 6 people? That's so boring! How many times can the same 6 people win the belt? It's madness. I'm gonna throw up. Can't take it. This sounds like you have the same 6 matches every week. And I personally like seeing Chris Jericho go up against Mark Henry, because why not? Oh, actually, so this is Mark Henry's debut, and this is Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho comes into this match undefeated. All I can tell you, far from casual, is if I was watching a wrestling show that only had 6 people in each division, I would not be watching that wrestling show. I just did my power rankings so far in this universe, and Santino Marella is number 5. Santino Marella is number 5! That shit's amazing! That's amazing! That's what this universe is for. Amazing shit. Like Santino Marella being the 5th best superstar on the roster. See, that's your problem. You need comic relief. If it was my universe and I had to take people out, I would take out someone terrible like Dean Ambrose before I took out Santino Marella. Wrestling isn't about titles. Dean Ambrose is terrible. Dean Ambrose is just a mid-card guy who will never be anything more than a mid-card guy because he's sloppy in the ring, he doesn't know how to throw a punch, he's very lean, which means he's good at making other people look bigger. Also, I get rid of Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns doesn't know how to work or sell. Probably get rid of Seth Rollins as well. I get rid of Daniel Bryan for sure. Who else? Yeah. Just because you... Ooh. Seth Rollins and Daniel Bryan are the same size. Hello? What's up? No, I think it's okay. No, I think it's okay. Oh no, I'll go ahead and get something for dinner later. Okay? Alright. Seth Rollins injured John Cena. Seth Rollins injured Sting. Seth Rollins injured himself. Seth Rollins is terrible. Well, Mark Henry won his debut match in rather impressive fashion there, crushing Chris Jericho. Such a good World's Strongest Slam. So good. Mark Henry should win everything. It should just be Mark Henry versus Brock Lesnar for the title. Yeah, it's a tournament. He has to go undefeated or else he can't win. Oh, you know, I'll get rid of Dolph Ziggler too. If Dolph lost his qualifying match, he didn't qualify for King of the Ring. John Cena. John Cena is 8-1 in this universe. In his ongoing feud with The Big Show. Ah, okay. Dolph Ziggler would never win that many matches in a row, though. We both know that. He wouldn't win that many matches in a year, let alone in a row. And here comes the Big Show. 0-6. Big Show has been embarrassed by John Cena week after week, yet to win a match because of it. Why change the attributes? You know they set the attributes to their size and talent, right? So when you do something like that, you're trying to say that you know better than the people that get paid to make the game? Same as the people who say they can write better stories for wrestling. If they could, they'd be getting paid. That's my motto. What's up, Blizzard? You want to come in? You want to come in, Blizzard? I'll come and get you. Come on, Blizzard. Oh, of course you can. You can. No one's saying you can't. Oh, Big Show's done. Big Show's finished with this match against Cena. He's been embarrassed by him too many times. And he says, done. I'm out. And John Cena's not going out to chase him. John Cena's just happy to take this count-out win. Oh, now Cena's going out. Cena has a change of heart at the last second. Oh no, he gets back in the ring. Cena just delaying the inevitable. Oh, CM Punk. I'm glad he's not in this game. Otherwise I'd have to take him out too. And now John Cena getting out again. And getting back in again. How do I not like CM Punk? Oh, simple. No, CM Punk's just not good. CM Punk is basically the mouthpiece for a generation that think they're entitled to everything. He wants to forget that up until the late 90s, there were wrestlers employed and their job was to never win a match. They were called jobbers. And he wants to sit there and cry about not headlining WrestleMania. Motherfucker, you were lucky enough to get booked to win matches. You didn't win matches because you're actually a good fighter. Writers told you were going to win matches. And then you have the audacity to take your ball and leave because you didn't get to main event WrestleMania. Motherfucker, there are people with careers 3 times as long as yours that never won a match. CM Punk was a huge name. He was a huge name because WWE made him a huge name. You want to sit there and say, it was the pipe bomb? I watch WCW. I know a scripted shoot when I see it, and that was a scripted shoot. He was one of the biggest superstars because they allowed him to be. But it wasn't enough for this fucking little prima donna who fucking doesn't look like he's been to the gym one day in his life. So, good riddance. Get out. You're toxic. Hey, you might want to tell him that. He still claims to this day that that was all him, because he's a fucking lying little girl. You want to see a real shoot? You go watch Bash at the Beach. Vince Russo come out. That's a real fucking shoot. Brock Lesnar is 3-1. His only loss handed to him by Dean Ambrose when Seth Rollins interfered in the match. Yes, I've been watching wrestling for as long as I've been alive. That's why when these little snot-nosed punks like CM Punk step into the ring and everyone on the internet fucking wants to have an orgasm over them, I just roll my fucking eyes. Yes. That was real. Yes. That was not what was planned to happen. They only had this pyro for main events for some reason. I'm about main events, pay-per-views. It's a weird thing on this. I don't know. A lot of superstars will like it. And here comes Seth Rollins, the US champion. One title, not enough for Rollins, as he will face off against Brock Lesnar at Payback for that WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It's important to note Seth Rollins was destroyed by Brock Lesnar in a Falls Count Anywhere match last week. Can't be wrestling at 100% tonight. The Thrive post. Oh, fuck. And the main event of Raw, Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, heavyweight champion versus previous heavyweight champion, heavyweight champion versus US champion, champion versus number one contender. And my God, look at that move Seth Rollins hit. The second move in the match, rotating 800 times through the air. Oh, what a slam. That's the first suplex of tonight. When we hit 10 suplexes, we are officially in Suplex City. Seth Rollins so far getting the better of Brock Lesnar, but how long can he possibly keep that up for? Oh, and there's the standing Kimura. Standing Kimura. Rollins able to fight out. Lesnar into the cover. One. Only a 1 count there from the US champion. And here's that kick to the face. Lesnar might be in trouble here. 1. Only a 1 count there. On Rollins now. Looking for the pedigree. An early pedigree on Brock, and this could be all. This could be a sign of things to come at Payback. No, Lesnar kicking out strong at 2. Rollins, though, staying on top of him. He knows he can't let the beast get a breath. Oh, and smart by Brock, rolling out of the ring. And now unleashing those heavy hands. Rollins using his speed there. Only 1 suplex in this match so far from Lesnar. We are not even in the area code of Suplex City. Oh, and look at Lesnar struggling here. And just as I say he's struggling, he starts hogging you now. There he is. Oh, look at this. Look at this. F5! Out of nowhere, and that may be the end for Seth Rollins. 1, 2... No, only a 2 count there. And Lesnar's stunned. Yeah, you should. It's a good one, because it's actually real. Now, Russo says that it's not real, but the 3 other people involved, Eric Bischoff, Hulk Hogan, and one of the executives at Turner all say that his recollection of the events are false. Oh, nearly a 3 there for Lesnar. And we're up to 3 suplexes. We're only 7 away from Suplex City. Unless I want to tell you... I mean, he did, but I don't have to tell you that. It was, yes. Oh, look at this. Look at this powerbomb into the turnbuckle. Oh, one power bomb. Two power bombs. Three power bombs to Seth Rollins. 1, 2, 3. Brock Lesnar beating the challenger yet again. And Seth Rollins was impressive in the opening moments of this match. What's Seth Rollins doing? Oh no! Trying to get the jump on the champion. Brock Lesnar not having any of that. And Seth Rollins should just be happy that he can walk away from this match. Alright, that has been Raw. Make sure you check out YouTube for missed episodes. We generally do one of these, one a day. Probably going to go play some Fallout 4 now.